As promised, this is the final episode. I have now the axle on the floor, ready, waiting to receive the wheels and the diff cover. The customer is on his way over right now, and as soon as he gets here with the wheels, we will get them on and we will get the diff cover on, and then you will see it in all its splendor. I'm hoping he will allow me to ask him a couple of questions, but I'm not sure if he's camera shy. So we will see. Okay, two old farts fucking with cars. Steve, my customer, me, asshole of the day, and we're trying to get shit together here. This is the final episode of this particular this version of the Jaguar IRS.
So the question is, on the next one, what's the gear ratio?
What's the
Gear ratio now?
I don't know yet until I get it up on the bench and I change it. This was 307, which I believe is an E-type ratio.
Okay.
That one, don't know until I get it and count it.
Okay. Well, that's always something good to know diving in. You know?
Yeah, oh, absolutely, yeah. Just move the camera a second here, guys. As you can see, Steve is putting on a spacer because he's got these big ass wheels. And Steve, can I ask you, what the hell is this going into?
The first one's going to go into a
car?
a car. a 34 Roadster is what's going in.
34 Ford Dodge.
Roadster. It's a Dodge Roadster.
Oh, okay.
But it's a Speed 33 body. So it was built in like 2017, if I'm correct. So it's a new body, but it looks just like a 33 or 34 Roadster. So it has
okay.
it has the guys that did the Brookville Roadster, if I recall correctly, one of the guys that was the founder of that company is the founder of this company, and he designed this to be something where usually with a normal 33 or 34 Ford Roadster you have to take the top off and leave it behind.
Oh, wow.
So if it starts to rain, you're kind of stuck without a top, if you would.
Hang on, Arizona, rain.
Yeah, right.
That's an oxymoron.
Right.
Doesn't happen.
No, not at all. So with this one, you lift up the lid on the back end, and the whole top folds underneath it. Get your orange rubber mallet, by chance?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 second.
So the top folds underneath the lid, or I believe you call it a boot, right?
Well, it depends on where your boot is, where you keep the boots.
Yep, it's in the back.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yep. So
Bonnet is where you keep the bonnet.
that's right. So it lifts up, and that's where it all goes. Just folds into there, then you put it back up, and it looks like a regular body. So,
Okay. Shit, look at those tires. I'm assuming everybody can see these tires.
295/30 ZR
Fucking hell.
20s.
There's no two ways of describing that other than fucking hell.
Oh, that's what you got like on
Gorgeous.
kind of like this like on your Corvette, right?
No, I'm going to put these on my Jaguar. I'm going to put these on my Mark II.
Yeah. So these will be a fenderless car.
Oh, okay.
So these will be out in the wide open.
You can't do that in the UK.
You don't allow that?
They insist you have a mud guard
Oh yeah.
over it, which is
We can see there's
ridiculous.
not many rocks will get stuck in that tread. Even though it's
Shit,
a
no
big,
way.
Big thread.
You might get something stuck in there, but
Right.
probably be illegal.
Yes. So it's not going to kick much up into somebody's face behind you.
Who cares? They're behind you.
Right.
They're just going to smell your dust.
Yeah. Got a little powder coat on the hub.
That can be taken off, of course.
Yeah.
I put it on there to protect it, but
Yeah.
at least it won't stick.
No, it's on the pilot.
Oh, on there, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
All right. Out with the Dremel.
Yeah.
Actually. Oh, you picked up on my old half-inch one.
Yeah. Except for the wrong size.
Go down a drawer. No, next one.
Oh, this
Next
is
drawer down.
your favorite.
Oh, okay, all right. It depends whether you want Snap-on or Cracker Barrel.
Right, right.
That's Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Great little tool, I must admit. When you pick up a Cracker Barrel, you go, what?
Right.
Where'd you get it? Well, Cracker Barrel, after breakfast.
So then the other rear end you're going to be doing after this one
Yeah.
is going into an original steel 33 two-door car.
I've got to see these when they're done, and I'll put them on my channel. I know it's going to be years from now.
Yeah, well, you know how that goes
Well, I've been working on my Mark II, as you know, since 1988.
for a long time, right?
Yeah, don't even mention it.
Yeah.
It's in the body shop now.
That's a key thing right there.
Oh yeah. And I was told today, because I had to take my wife's Mercedes there for repair work, because she got T-boned and hit and run.
Okay.
Motherfucking bastard. But they said, oh, we're really getting on with the Mark II. Great.
Yeah,
So I'm going to go there tomorrow and hopefully film some.
that's good. This is the same place as you doing your Jag?
Yeah, they have two shops.
Okay.
They have a classic restoration shop,
Okay.
and they have a
Collision side?
collision side, which
Yeah.
is, you know, Mr. Boring in my book.
Yeah, right.
But, you know, shit happens, so. Yeah.
Well, if they're doing collision and you keep on with the classic stuff, then they're doing a good business model.
Yeah, they're in two separate shops, and it's the what shall I say, the classic one is 50 style.
Oh, yeah.
You go in there and it's all 50 style.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So a lot of damage to the car?
To the wife's car, yeah, both doors.
No.
Yeah, the guy hit her, drove off and gave her the finger.
Just, hit and run.
Yeah,
Classic.
yeah, and you go, oh, come on. She asked me, oh, if I did it wrong, wouldn't he have stopped? And I said, yes.
Yes, right.
Of course he would, because he wants to claim from your insurance.
Or he doesn't have insurance.
Well, that's it, yeah. I mean, he gave her the finger and drove off.
Right.
I just hope he burns in hell,
Right.
and that's a good side.
Yes. Agreed to that.
Yeah. All right. So is this one side done and
Now,
ready
one's
for
ready
a
for the
wheel?
tire, but I gotta put the other side on, but I gotta find the right nuts, because they're different threads.
Oh, jeez. That makes it fun.
Yeah.
It makes it exciting.
So if you wanna spin it around,
Right. Oh, you want me to really spin it around? Okay.
I can put this side on.
I'm kind of relying on these straps, and I think they're okay strength-wise.
They look like it.
I think they are. But I tell you, when I was doing this,
Yeah.
and it slipped at one point, and
Made you jump?
well, you could hear that. Oh shit!
Yes, that was.
Because you know, not the I can get the fuck out of the way because I move fast.
Well,
But then I'd have to pay for everything,
when
and
you're
that's what hurts.
when you're older, you learn how quickly you can move out of the way.
Oh, you're damn right. Yeah. And I've having worked in the motor industry for many years,
Yeah.
I know shit happens and
It does.
you get on with it.
Yeah.
I worked in a restoration shop back in the UK,
Yeah.
and the owner of the company was working on I think it was an XJ40, and he did the brakes and rotors, took it out for a test drive, came back, and he had bright red face.
Uh-oh.
And I said, what the fuck's the matter? he put the brake pads in backwards, destroyed the pads and the rotors, and of course he had to pay for it.
Yes. So here's a question for you.
Okay,
You know the Mini Coopers.
I know of them.
So I used to work at a place in Minnesota called Minnesota Auto Specialties.
Okay.
It was a speed shop, and they used to have they had like car crafts in the summertime there. And there was a guy that would come in from the UK who had a Mini Cooper, the original, that he would ship over here for the Street Rod Nationals in Minnesota. And he would come into our store, and he told us that with the original Mini Cooper motor, you could take the head off, flip it 180 degrees, and bolt it back on, and you increase the cubic inch of the head.
You can't honestly say I could think that would work.
I call a BS factor on it.
Yeah, I would too, because it's no.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
All I'd say on that is no.
It's just basically no, right?
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah, we all have our what do they call them? I can't think of the word now. Damn it! The brain cells died.
yeah.
Stories that aren't really true.
True stories.
Yeah, you know, they're just stories that aren't really true.
Right.
Old wives' tales, for want of a better word.
Well,
You know. And we all mentioned those and done those more than once. We used to have in England, I was an electrician at one point in my life, and we would tell the apprentice to go get a skirting ladder. The skirting is the little piece of wood between, you call it a baseboard,
okay.
so we call it a skirting.
Sure.
Yeah, go get a skirting ladder, which of course is ridiculous. We'd
Because you're on the
say,
floor.
well, yeah, I mean, it's 2 inches high.
Right.
We'd say, go to the boiler room, get a bucket of steam, and bring it back, but don't look at it. And of course, they go, and the guy in the boiler room would give him a bucket of steam,
Yeah.
and he'd come back. Well, of course, it was gone. Oh, you looked at it? No, I didn't. No. Well, you must have done. The steam's gone. Skyhooks. That was another one. Skyhooks.
Yeah.
You know, you put enough a light, you need a skyhook. It's apprentice initiation.
Well, you know what? Apprenticeship programs in the UK are something that's needed here too.
Oh, definitely. They're good. Okay, you get the BS,
Yeah.
but it's needed.
Right.
Right, what are we going for? This one here?
We are.
Okay.
I'm too shy for some reason, but
Too
we'll
shy
have
to shy. That sounds like a song. Do you need me to go down?
maybe just a touch.
Okay, now I'm gonna. It's all in your hands.
Okay.
You tell me when. I'm gonna.
Nice and slow.
I'll do it as slow as I can. I
Yeah,
promise.
it's alright.
Like she said last night. Bit more.
A little bit more. That's good right there.
Okay. Good luck. What can I do to help you? Fuck
See,
fuck off.
relax. You've been doing all the work until now.
Well, now's your turn. Let's get it in one hole. Close. We are so close. We need to come down a bit more. No, let's fix it. I think we should come down a bit more. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Okay. Right, hang on. I was going to use an expression that my wife has condemned.
Yeah? Okay, try right there.
and it requires hair and a hole, and I'm not allowed to say it.
Yeah.
She will have a
Connection?
Yeah, that's a good word, yes. Hang on. I'm going to hold this still as best I can. Bring it up or down, tell me. Ah,
Right on the money.
sweet. Okay. Get your nuts out.
Alright. Won't take too long.
Yeah, you're as old as me. Well, actually, no, you're probably nowhere near as old as me.
Close. Horseshoes and hand grenades.
I just hit 70.
Wow.
I can't fucking believe it.
How long ago was that?
Last month.
Belated happy birthday if I missed it.
That's okay. I wouldn't expect you to remember or know. I just looked and went, what the really? Am I that old?
It flies by like
Jeez, yeah.
on high, huh?
Yeah. And I'd mentioned I'm doing a gin and groans video at the moment.
Yeah.
And there was a guy, I can't remember who the hell it was now. I think it was Norm MacDonald. 61. And I go, what? Hang on. He's 61. He was born after me and he's dead before me.
It happens, huh?
It does. Yeah, I mean those poor bastards in the World Trade Center. You know?
Yeah.
And you go, what the fuck?
So how far down will this sag? Will it sag to a point where the A-terms will...
Oh, it'll sag all the way to the ground.
Okay.
Yep. No two ways about it.
Okay.
Because there's nothing to stop it.
Alright.
There are no shock absorbers, there is nothing. Every joint says, okay, I can go there. Oh, you're gonna have fun with this.
And we're looking forward to the next part. Doing the cross mount.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be, you're gonna manufacture it.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Look at the plate where your hand goes.
Oh yeah?
From California custom cars or something like that.
Okay. I put the bolts in there for you, I didn't know if you
appreciate
needed
that.
them.
No, that's a good thing. At least I know where to start.
Well, that's true, yeah. This cover is a little iffy, but
Alright.
you can get another one if you want. It's not difficult to do.
Okay.
Do you need an air gun or a ratchet? Are you okay?
No, if you got one, that'd be good.
What do you want?
An air gun?
Oh, air gun, sure.
We'll zip it on. Zip.
It's a half inch, so
We'll go get a different size then, right?
well we can convert. I have the technology.
Alright.
You will find, yeah, in the top box there, half to 3/8.
There you are.
There you go. No, not me, you. I'm gonna make you fucking work for you,
Okay.
man.
Sounds good.
Airline's up there.
Alright.
You think you're getting off easy?
Get out there and do some shit in the garage. Right?
Yeah, but isn't it nice?
It is. It's
Isn't it nice to play with the toys?
And it's getting to the point where it's feels pretty reasonable out too.
Make it quick. There you go. Move this back a bit. And then some nice wheels.
Yeah.
Wow. Don't you scratch them.
I know. They're all brand new. Okay.
These aren't the ones you brought with it originally, are they?
Yeah.
They are. Oh, okay.
So I got this one for free,
Oh, right, yes.
and then paid for a set of front wheels, a set of back wheels, and the other piece, the other end.
Right, let's lift her up and spin her around. Because of everything moves, the mate is now going to say, ha ha ha, yeah, screw you. Alright? Do we need to load? Oh shit, yes we do.
It's up their way, huh?
Right. And I've got this on Craigslist, so it's been a very rush.
The rear end or the?
And the whole thing. I'm
Okay.
selling the whole thing.
Okay.
I thought $30 would probably be a good price.
That probably cover part of your cost.
Yeah, if I want to die. Okay, up or down?
Right now, we're good.
We'll bring it down so it rests.
It's going to do it automatically.
Okay.
It's on there.
I have a YouTube guy, Dave, in Austria,
Yeah.
and he has a Jaguar nut.
Okay.
And he looked at this, he went, "Oh my God." I said, "Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?"
Yeah, and you know, I've heard so many people say it's a piece of art,
It is.
and it is. You know, it's,
Don't forget, this is from a racing car.
yeah,
A lot of people don't appreciate that.
right.
Like the engine behind you that's covered up.
Yeah,
It's a racing car engine.
right.
So you need to appreciate it and understand when you're working on it, it's not just, oh, like a Chevy 350.
Right. That's a belly button car.
You know, and it's a great engine,
Yes.
don't get me wrong, I think it's a brilliant engine.
Right.
But this is a racing engine that's
Yeah.
on the road.
Right.
Do you need me to bring this down at all? Or are you okay?
Okay.
All right.
Like I'm finding the lug nut that was supposed to be on the inside, but that's okay.
They should be there.
Yeah,
I promise I didn't hide the lug nuts. It was not something I did.
yeah.
Oh, it looks so good with those wheels on.
Right.
Hey. Well, when you finish the car, I would love to see it.
Oh, you will. I'll drive it over.
Oh,
Or,
yeah.
as I,
Do you ever do cars and coffee at Dunkin' Donuts?
no, I don't.
You should, if you have the time. It says
Yeah.
it's Saturday morning between 7 and 9.
Okay.
And there are some beautiful cars there.
I imagine.
I mean, it ranges from, I don't know, Ferraris to my 88 Corvette.
Have you ever been to the it's in Scottsdale off of
You know, like
the
Westworld?
pavilion? You ever been to the pavilions?
Are you? Oh, unless you're talking like Barrett Jackson.
The pavilions is like a Friday night car show type thing.
Oh no, I've heard of it, but no, I've never been
I
there.
think they actually gave it up because some of the tuners kind of took over and ruined it for everybody else.
Right?
you know.
Yeah.
So, which is too bad, but such is life.
Yeah. So we're looking through from this side to the shiny surface of the wheel.
Get that reflection.
It's lovely.
I like how it's smooth through here.
Yeah. Those cannot be cheap. I suppose you're going to have to put your ass on the streets again to earn some more money to pay for this.
I'm already doing that. I came out of retirement for this. So,
Yeah, I understand. I really do.
I can't take money from retirement to do the toys, so.
Well, you can, as long as your wife doesn't do it.
And she said, you want to do this, you have to earn it. Can't, you know.
They say that about the thing between their legs, too. If you want to do this, you've got to earn it.
Yeah, gotta make that money.
That's right.
This should be the last one.
Okay. Then we got to get the diff cover on.
Yeah, I think I'll pause on this one because it just doesn't feel right.
Not cross-threaded.
No, I didn't get it on. So I'll pause on that one. Okay.
Well, we've got to lower it down to get the cover on because of the
Yeah,
strap.
so that's why I brought the jack.
I got those.
I know, I was just
What
trying
kind
to
of cowboy do you think I am?
I'm Boy Scout.
It's okay. All right,
That'd be
let's
fair, right?
see what happens here when we start to lower. We'll let it there for the moment. I've still got some tension. I'll tell you what I've got that's better than what you got,
Okay.
and I'm not trying to be pedantic. These have rubber pads on them. Maybe it'll help. I don't know. It was on the upper shaft. In fact, I think I'd rather put some cloth over that. Trying to reduce the amount of scratches we do.
Yeah. We should try to lift this wheel maybe out of that knee part. Maybe rotate 90 degrees out of there.
Okay, so take it up and turn it, yeah?
Yeah. That way we'll be,
Yeah, no problem. Good idea. This is the problem I have when I work by myself. I don't think of shit. Don't panic there.
no.
We've got a long way to go yet.
There we go.
Okay. Do we want to just lower this down and get the crane out of the way?
Can you do that?
Let me hold it there.
Okay.
Let's see how we go. Coming down. Before we get too low, and we pull it away in that direction.
So we're going to drag this with it.
Well, I just don't want it to hit this, so I'll lower it if you
Okay.
can control it.
Keep pushing. How's that?
Hang on a second. There's a piece of shit in the way that I thought would be good. Get off.
Watch your toes.
That's it. All right, let's release this. There we go. All right, let's take this off. This will take a moment. We can get it out of the way, do that cover. I got kind of anal. I did one loop
Yeah.
when I was trying to move it all and maneuver it,
Yeah.
and then it slipped. No, no, oh no.
Don't want to loosen up.
So now I do 3 loops. I mean, hurting me is not something I want.
No.
Damaging the customer's item is really not something I want.
Well, if compares if you're out here all alone and you hurt
Well,
yourself.
yeah, well, that's it. And with this fucking wrist.
Have they done surgery already?
No, that's October 6th.
Just put you in a brace so you don't hurt yourself anymore
I haven't got a clue what they're going to
while
do.
you're out here wrenching on something.
Oh, well, that's why I'm wearing this.
Yeah.
And I've had to cancel many of my customers. I said, look, I cannot do what you want me to do. It's just not possible. Let's take a moment. need my spike. Look. And of course, as soon as you have a problem, all the customers come out the woodwork.
Yes.
Oh, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do this? Well, yes, I could, but...
It's hard to find good people to do stuff.
Well, yeah.
Who do you trust your stuff with?
Yeah, and that, I think that's... I want to say it's a problem I have, it's not really a problem. People trust me.
Right.
I don't know why.
Well, that's why
I think it must be drugs.
I got a good referral, so that's why I went with it, right?
Well, I don't know who that was, but I'm going to give him some drugs. I think I only did one for him, didn't I?
See, I think you're working on his rear axle also.
Right, yeah.
But
But it's only one of his. Yeah. And that's nice. I mean,
Yeah,
I have never advertised. I don't, you know, I'm retired, so I do this for shits and giggles.
good referrals are hard to come by, right?
Oh yeah. Which is why my Mark II.
That probably didn't sound right, but
Yes.
you know, to find what I was saying was trying to find people that would refer somebody good to you
Yeah.
to do things. That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying that you were bad.
Well, I hope not.
We would be
You're really screwed otherwise,
we
because
would be as far along this project if it was.
I try to do my best. Sometimes I fail. That's life. Move this out of the way. On your toes. Don't get this out of the way. Alright. Now we're progressing. Now you can see how it's going to go.
Yeah.
It hangs.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it hangs nicely, right?
That's what I told her last night. She didn't believe me. It was the only one I got. So now what we need to do...
Is it 9/16 or half inch?
It was on the gun. Where's the gun?
The other gun is here.
The electric one. That's it. That's the size. Good. It ain't going nowhere. And they're not tight. They're just put on there for show. Yeah. Quite literally. Oh, glad to see there's a made in America. Uh-oh, does it run out of juice?
It's just going a little light on it. Extension for that one.
Short?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
I might actually be able to do it by hand, actually.
Short extension won't work?
Well, it'd be quicker than doing it by hand.
That's what she said last night.
Can't do it at all.
You need to,
No,
this is not on or
No,
not?
it's just right in the middle. This bracket here.
You need a wrench?
It's coming off. I don't smell it. Do it like in the morning.
Better than napalm. With napalm, you're going to be hurting. Did you do Vietnam? Did you do Vietnam or you're too young?
Too young.
Okay. Yeah, I remember friends that are Vietnam vets and how the fuck did you do that?
Oh, I tried to go into service, but it's too tall.
Too tall.
I wanted to fly.
Oh, alright.
There's that.
One of my vet friends, he was surrounding a helicopter base. That was his job as a guard.
Okay.
He said he didn't shit for 3 days.
Oh, man, it's too much stress in my life.
Yeah, and then he said, all of a sudden, he had to go. So he said to his buddy who was, like 10 feet from him,
Yeah.
I gotta go. So he jumped in the jungle and did what he needed to. And was back within about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And his buddy says, that is the quickest shit I've ever seen. Well,
Right.
yeah, because he didn't want to be in the jungle.
Right. I wouldn't either.
Oh, hell no.
All right.
Those guys get my total respect.
Yes.
All right, let's see how this goes.
So this is supposed to go on there. So that's where she interferes a little bit.
It's down the bottom there.
Yeah, but what you can do maybe is get a rough idea. If you want to take some video or something, we could tie it up. But that's going to be a job to cut all that in. I won't take up your time like that.
Well, it's not my time. I must admit, I really don't want to grind this.
No, I hope you're doing that. Yeah, I'm just saying if we had like a little wire we could wrap around there, and you could take some pictures or video or whatever you want to get to be.
Oh, well, no. I have no problem with that. That's my channel.
Yeah.
No, don't even worry about that. If we try...
You can do, if you just do this, just stay there like that. It's just, you just have to,
Yeah.
so it'll work just like that, okay?
Okay, well, the video's going, so let me grab the camera. Let's see, which way should I do this? I can just edit this. Wow, this camera's hot.
It's been running a while?
Oh yeah, it's been running ever since you got your ass here. All right, so this is how it will be. Needs a little modification. We have the beautiful wheels, handbrakes, rotors, everything's ready to go.
Quick change, full back
Yeah.
over from Australia.
Quick change rear end. Although
It's a faux rear end.
it's a faux, or as we would say in England, fake.
That's right.
In America they call it faux. They make it
Look like it.
sound better. But that is going to look absolutely beautiful there in the back of the hot rod. That is fucking gorgeous. And let me just give you one last look at the poor bastard that's going to do this.
Do the rest of the work, that's right.
This is Steve. He's going to do the rest of the work.
No.
And now I have to finish that one. And he doesn't know it, but he's got to help me pick it up and put it on the bench.
That's rear end B.
Rear end B, okay. Well, I guess that's one way to look at it.
Yeah.
All right, thank you everybody. Now get out in that garage and do some shit.